We are so proud of this brand at HSN, and we are so thankful that Dennis Simeone came out of retirement to join HSN 10 years ago with this incredible skincare, hair care, and we are here to talk about the best of the best, the legendary shampoo and what we're calling the CREAMditioner. This is the one that Dennis, as I said, went back to the vault. You remember him from Ojon and the Ojon oil. Well, there's a whole story that I'll let him elaborate on as to how this incredible formulation came about in honor of this big anniversary. That's a big deal to be here 10 years, and a bigger deal to be the #1 best clean beauty brand at HSN, the whole brand. So when you think about your skin, your scalp, your hair, all of it, the benefits are straight from nature. We call him the ingredient hunter because he literally goes into jungles and mountainous areas, like places you can't even imagine, like really remote places, and has these beautiful products handcrafted. I mean, it's incredible the process that he goes through with the people that he employs and the workers that are living full lives now because of his passion for nature and the beautiful benefits that come from it. So let me share with you the 3 scents that we have available. It's been like, I think 17,000 are gone today. That is way more than we have left. So just letting you know that. We do have single ship or auto ship. I think auto ship is extremely close to being sold out all across the board, but we'll give you an update here. The scents are, I love this one, Jungle Loops. So cool. We'll share with you what it smells like. Golden amber, but it's not the amber that you're used to in the past. It's more of the original amber that you love from the Ojon days. And then Sunset Beach. This one is so sexy and so beautiful. They're all incredible. The sacred union of all the ingredients is what this moment in this day is all about. And I welcome Dennis Simeone. He's live in our studios today. He's limping in. It's long, hard days.
It's sciatica.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Those are painful.
And the gray.
And the gray? I'm like, hey, you're human.
Yeah, I do age.
By the way, congratulations on the upcoming nuptials.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
End of September.
End of September, we're excited for you.
I keep spilling drinks on her, she's still staying with me.
Well, you're a good catch, yeah. And so is beautiful Amanda, who will be joining us on Skype from up in Canada. So this is such an exciting moment.
Yeah, it's a big deal. I found Ojon 25 years ago. It was 1999. When I say this, it's so that's old.
Isn't
Long
that crazy?
Time, yeah.
That's when I started at HSN, 1999.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My time flies.
I know.
I can't believe how fast that went. But I was paddling downriver. True story. I was looking for people not wearing any hats. It was down the mosquito coast. There was a movie about it.
Oh, right.
And yes, there's a ton of mosquitoes. And they have malaria.
Ooh.
I've been bit, I've been stabbed, I've been hit by lightning, all for nuts.
Oh my gosh.
Well, but the cool thing about it is, that was the nut, but there's an orange peel, the tusk that holds everything together. That's what I really wanted, but I couldn't use it because it's too difficult. And it was stained. It would stain skin, stain hair. It wouldn't go into the formula. I kept trying, and I've been trying and trying, and then, long and behold, 25 years doing this, it's our anniversary. I Google it, how fluky, and a place in Brazil has this orange tusk. I'm like, wait a minute, that looks like Ojon. And it was Ojon. They nanofied it, so basically they reduced the particle size. It's not orange anymore. It's not a tusk. It's like a milky liquid. And when I married it with the Ojon oil, it went perfectly. So it blends with oil, blends with water. Better than what, so I guess it pays to wait.
Yeah, true.
And the sacred union. So I basically, after 25 years, I've been able to use the whole plant, and that's what it's all about. Did it get better? We started at 64% reduction in breakage back in the Ojon days.
That's
then
right.
Started at HSN, we're at 82. Now we're at 97.
That is
it got better.
Amazing.
But the bad news is, it's just for today.
That is true.
That wasn't one batch, it's made once, but there was probably over 100 batches. It's done in really small batches, and I was there for every single one, and that's why we're 2 weeks late.
Yes, it is just a 2-week extension to get this on its way to you, and that's by design, because it's not by design, but that's just the way
legit.
it is.
It's lucky, and that's me. That's why my sciatica's killing me.
Oh,
because we were pushing it. But I'm happy that it was only the 2 weeks. You get to try it. It doesn't matter what scent, and even the scents, the fragrances are so original, so they're mine. I've been holding these, like, my favorite one is the Jungle Loops.
Is it? Okay, let's talk about the scents.
Because it's the most unique. So that one is, just imagine Fruit Loops. You're eating it in the middle of the jungle. But then you go to Sardinia at sunset, basically. No joke, that's what my mind put together, and that's how it came out, and that's why I called it Jungle Lube.
So it's kind of a fruity floral, or flora, like a natural botanical.
It's so original, so unique. You'll never smell anything like it. It's the one that you gotta try, and it goes, you can blend it into anything. It was funny because I sniffed it earlier because I forgot,
Ooh,
right?
That is so good.
It's so different,
it's
right?
It's so good.
But it's not, like, when we say Fruit Loops, it's not.
No, it's not like Fruity Pebbles.
But because I told you, you get the aroma of it. But I broke it down. I brought the flora to blend that out. And it works with, you can blend them, you can work them together, you can actually take that Jungle Loops, because it's a layering scent, and put it into anything. So, well, that was my favorite, because it's the most original. The sexiest
totally
would be
new.
Sunset.
Yeah,
that one.
Let's talk about Sunset Beach.
Look,
I love the story about you created an amber scent for yourself the first night you took Amber out on a date.
Yeah, the golden amber. Yeah. So, and that's.
Amanda, I'm sorry. Yeah. Amber, you created an amber fragrance to take Amanda on your first date.
You got it. And then I spilled a whole glass of red wine on her. That's why it's memorable for me. I'll never forget it. She's still with me. But it's a very sophisticated, this was the original. This was supposed to be what Amber was going to be launched. But I held it because I thought, okay, it's really sophisticated. And it was really expensive, to be honest, to make, because it's all absolutes. And when you get it at home, if you think it's kind of similar to what we have now, it's not. It's completely different, but it's one of those ones that you're going to hate me because you can't get it again.
That's crazy.
So the auto delivery, you got to jump into that, and just maybe I'll launch either a perfume of it or something.
I
another
hope
form.
so, because it
All
is
three.
so sexy.
Jungle Loops for sure, because that one, because it works so well when you start mixing it. The Sunset. That one, Sunset Beach, wherever you think that you want to go beach-wise, as soon as you sniff it, that's where you go.
Oh, I love that.
For me, it was Maldives, and it was the mix of just the aromas, the earth tones of just standing there on the beach, and the hotel has their scent. When that all mixed together, it was one of those, I'm a Scorpio, I had to have it. So I recreated it.
By the way, if you got these separately, you'd be spending a whopping $118 on the CREAMditioner, and you'd be spending $110 separately on the shampoo. You're getting both, and they're both 32 fluid ounces. Both are coming to you for $59.95, and this is a one-day deal. 1 day only. We started the day with both single and auto ship. What a great picture that is of you. I love that.
That was a long time, 10 years ago.
But I do want to give you an update on where we're at with quantities, because I know we're getting pretty limited. We're actually doing a little switching around of the auto ship to the single ship and back and forth, because we're trying to get through the whole day.
They tried for more, but there isn't more.
There isn't more.
No other channel's getting it. I think I have 2 sets at home. That's it.
Okay.
We were actually under the number that we wanted to produce. It's just the nature of the beast.
So here we are with over 17,000 gone. Pat, let's go through both single and auto, starting with the Jungle Loops. I'll give you accurate updates on what we've got in terms of quantities. With Jungle Loops single, there's a little less than 2,000 for the whole day, and that sounds like a lot,
that's not
but
a
there's
lot.
17,000 gone. And so single and auto ship are available on both Jungle Loops. Let's move on to the Golden Amber. For single ship on the Golden Amber, there's only 500 remaining. If you want auto ship, there's less than 1,000 remaining.
And that's for the planet. Like, that's how collector items this is going to be.
My gosh.
I was saying earlier, you get it, hold on to it, and then wait.
There you go. Hold it, and then sell it.
Yeah. You make a killing.
Sunset Beach, which is so, so pretty. It's gone in single ship. It's all auto ship, and there's only 800. So what auto ship means is that you can get this on a regular basis. It's the best thing ever, because in this case, you're getting it at $59.95.
Because you could cancel it, but I'm just telling you, these fragrances, I've been doing this 25 years. These are the 3 that I know I'm going to get in trouble, because you're going to love them so much, and you can't get them again. Unless you do the auto ship, then at least you have them. That's why I said, hold on to it. Watch what'll happen. You can just go and sell it to the people that didn't get it.
You're right.
Just pump out half the bottle.
Stop.
I'm just being honest.
So
when I retired, a couple of the products were selling for $5,000. The Rev Mist, the pink, no, it went crazy.
Holy smokes.
When it works, it works. Like we're playing with Mother Nature, but wild-crafted Mother Nature. These areas that I go to, they're becoming obsolete. Like when we go deep into the forest, and we find these little areas that still do it the traditional way. They get certification. They have to get certified every year to get that certificate, which proves that there's no plantations, there's no machinery. It's all done by hand, so energy. And they love what they do. It's their passion that gets put into the product, and that's what I looked for. When my mom was ill, I looked for positive energy. I looked for plants that were growing at high elevations because heat of the sun, the radiation, all that. If those plants can survive it, well, us humans, these plants were made for us. You just have to go and explore it and find what you need.
You know, I didn't realize, honestly, I knew you were such an ingredient hunter, but you really have become, you're very scientific. I mean, you've done your studies, you go through major, you know, clinicals, and the numbers came back so astounding.
Well, look, we went from 64%, which was 64% reduction in breakage on a shampoo conditioner using it one time. It's good.
Yeah.
82, amazing. 97, it just proved what that medicine, the medicine woman, they say medicine men, that's Hollywood, they lied. Because the majority of them are women, and they hold the secret of Mother Nature because they have and they all have their books. And they keep their notes, and it's to pass on to generation, and it's always in that family. And they know how to work with these ingredients, specifically in those villages. And with the ojon, they told me, it's the whole plant. But see, they're okay with putting orange on them, right? They don't care. I did, and I turned orange. And I went on TV, I couldn't get it off me, and I was more orange than,
oh my gosh,
than George Hamilton.
So that's what you mean when you said at the beginning you couldn't even really use the orange because it turned
staining.
It was staining.
I thought it would like evaporate. I could tone it down. No, it was so potent.
Interesting.
So I had to walk away from it until I found a new way of treating it, and I couldn't. Well, this company in Brazil. They're nanoscoping, sorry, they were able to do it in a very clean way because nano, you can find that there's bad ones out there because they have metals, iron, or toxins in it. This one was done with using water. It doesn't get cleaner than that, and that's why it mixes with water. It doesn't look orange anymore, it's beige. Everything's better. So it basically, the molecule size, particle size is smaller by 100 to 300 times.
You know, and
that's crazy.
That is really crazy. And as you're looking at the lather, usually when you think of clean beauty, you don't equate it to a beautiful lather like this, but you get that.
No big bubbles. Like it's not.
Good.
It's not.
Good point.
It's not soap. Like
There's not like the rainbow of colors in those bubbles.
Yeah, like that doesn't leave residue on your glass as well, and that's how you can tell if there's chemical or not. I reduced the surfactants, the alpha. So the fact that this nano ojon. It enhances everything because it's a carrier, and it was always a carrier oil, but now the particle size is so small, it's like the train in Europe, the 4 miles an hour one. It's a fast carrier. So, and that's the beauty of it. So everything is now enhanced, so it can carry the actives, you know, better into the hair, but also in the formula, it stabilizes it. The AHAs, alpha-hydroxy acids, that's what we're using to cleanse, does a better job in removing all the buildup. So you get better highlights in the hair, better color. True.
And the thing that we're really, really impressed by are obviously those numbers, but we're talking about increased volume by like 100 and some odd percent.
At the same time, yeah.
Reduced damage by almost 100%. So your hair has a fighting chance to actually grow long and healthy and gorgeous and full, like your beautiful fiance, Amanda.
Yes.
Who is joining us via Skype this afternoon from Toronto. There you are.
Well, your hair gets better through the day.
Tell us your story, Amanda. It's really fascinating. And yeah, it does get better. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have like less than half the amount of hair I have now because I was modeling internationally and I had so many heat styling tools applied to me multiple times a day. I was color treating my hair, and there was just so much damage. I didn't think there was anything I could do to fix it because I was trying everything possible. And then I met Dennis, and I started on the tweaked regimen. And after just one use, I noticed a huge difference. And progressively over the years, it just keeps getting better and better. I wish we could show you a photo of me before I started using tweaked because I had this much hair. It was so thin, and the ends were just frayed. And now this is a before shot from 2021, so you can see Me
Wow.
using the product now for 7 years, this is what my hair looks
5 years
like.
before that.
Yeah, that was only 3 years ago. Wow.
It was less than that even, and you don't notice it until you put something side by side. And there was a show, and I think there was a video that popped up, and it was from around the beginning. I think we shot it in England, though. And
it was in the
our
UK.
mouths dropped, our jaws dropped just on, holy, that was a huge difference.
What a big difference.
Yeah, that's when I just said, okay, good.
Yeah, wow.
I did a good job.
Well, no question, a wonderful, reunion between the two of you, and I love that story. And congratulations to you, Amanda, on the upcoming wedding. That's just an exciting moment in time.
We're very
and
excited.
yeah, you're going to have your dream hair for your beautiful wedding day for sure.
Yep.
So the breakage is incredible, and I think you were kind of talking about that. Once your hair doesn't have the frayed ends, as you said, Amanda, all of a sudden you've got this incredible length and volume.
But, well, then that's when,
and it's so manageable as well.
So manageable,
Yeah,
Amanda?
like you would think because I have more hair now, it takes more time to do it. It doesn't. It responds to style. It holds the style because it's healthy. And this shampoo conditioner is what I started on. Now this is the shampoo conditioner 2.0. So this is what Dennis has been kind of like holding back. And now I'm so happy that he's offered it to the customers because I've been using it for a little while now. And it's just such a beautiful product.
Don't tell anyone.
Well, I think you should have access to the limited edition for anybody. That is, though, the truth. This is a limited edition. This is not the formulation you have seen or heard or gotten here in the past.
Yeah, after I leave today, and it won't make it to the end of the day, it's gone. Like, it's not, oh, look, magically we found a truckload. It doesn't work that way.
No. Tell us why, because it's not like mass-produced like a lot of other products.
This formula that I created, it doesn't exist. It's done in a very unique way that when you go to mass producing, there's certain equipment, it just can't happen. It was more done in I wouldn't say by hand, because it wasn't just hand mixing, but everything was done a lot more delicately. So you can't ramp up 500,000 or 500 kilos or 5,000 kilos. We were doing 100. That's really, really tiny. Like when they're running like aisle 5 products, they're running 10,000 kilos at a time.
Wow.
Yeah, then we could have been done on time, but no, this was done in a very tedious, controlled manner so that everything is the same. It has to be at a certain temperature. It has to be mixed at a certain speed because we're nanofied. The particle size is very delicate. Once you get it, once you bind it together, then it's not. Then it's bulletproof, but you got to get it to that point.
And that's what this shampoo and CREAMditioner is about, the legendary sacred union of going back to the vault, the good old days of Ojon, but then formulating it with all the, improvements and advancements over the many years.
Like this is what we would do for internally, like for family, friends, because I can't mass produce it. So yeah, we were creating these formulas internally that were a lot more potent.
Wow, look at this.
But now, like I said, I found a way that I could do it. I couldn't do a massive quantity of it. I'm only going to do it the one time.
Look at the difference in the color.
Yeah, and that's one application. Look.
And the volume.
For light colored hair, any hair, if you're oxidizing, I'm telling you, and it happens a lot faster now because these silicones, they're sticking to the hair in the sun, will oxidize it like your flooring, right? Or a red car, it's going to fade a lot faster. With this product, the AHAs, everything that's in the product, even from the original, because of the nanofied ojon, it just enhances everything because it's a carrier. So I've got it to hold everything. So it's carrying everything like basically everything's tiny. So that means it can penetrate faster, it can move quicker, it can adhere easier, and it basically sticks onto every type of hair and scalp. So it's holding the actives longer. And look, you can stand here and say it's better, but a clinical study, like it's not a perception study, it's data, and we scored a 97% reduction in breakage, but at the same time, we had 150%, 157% increase in hair volume.
Jeez.
That doesn't go hand in hand.
No, it definitely usually doesn't,
magic.
not with other products on the market at all. By the way, as you looked at all the girls, we've gone from curly hair to fine hair to thin hair to long hair to short hair to every kind of hair. Yeah.
gray hair, thinning hair. It's you just have to. This is the most goof-proof purchase ever.
I couldn't agree, and you're getting so much of it, and that's the beauty. A whole year supply, and you can do this on auto ship. Means you get to get today's special price down the road for something that you will be spending $228 to get the duo. So again, I'm going to remind you, if you're just tuning in, this is a day not to miss.
Look. I have a big head.
Let's see, I do too. Look at the size of these.
Not that I'm saying it's full of brains or anything. No, it's just a big head.
Well, I noticed with Amanda, I mean, like it's almost the size of her whole torso.
She's all hair.
She does have a lot of hair.
Between the two of us, because my hair's gotten long too, it's like either my elbow's on her hair, she's on mine. Get off my hair.
Love that. By the way, the bonus buy, I want to remind you, we'll get to more details in the show, but this is, when you get the Today's Special, you get 70% off the price of the incredible Rescue Cream.
Crazy
and this
deal.
is the 5-in-1. This is the one that we all love. It's your AM cream, the PM, your eye cream, your makeup primer, your body cream. It's amazing. And look at all these scents. So this is not $108 because it's a massive size. This is a $31.95 when you get our Today's Special, because this is the incredible bonus buy. That's 70% off.
Yeah, look, the whole day we've had crazy deals.
Yeah.
And we're not done yet. So yeah, just stay tuned. And this is my way of paying it forward. Look, to be here 25 years, to do this 25 years, it's been a privilege. Like, I never thought in a million years I'd be doing this. I was supposed to be an animator for Disney.
No kidding,
Yeah.
Is that really? Love the journey of life.
I ended up in Tampa or St. Pete's on TV.
Right.
And in the jungle, basically getting bit by things that I hate spiders. I hate snakes.
You should probably explain to people why you go to jungles.
Yeah, I love jungles. Well, the original story with the ojon was that basically my wife at the time, her grandma gave her this jar, and we didn't know what it was. It was like foreign goop, really. And I kept looking at it saying, there has to be something to it, and found out that, she made it sound so easy, it was an indigenous person came down the mountain once a week to sell it on the street. I said, where's the mountain? I'm gonna go to the mountain. There was no mountain. I had to go on this little single prop plane, landed in Tegucigalpa. From there, they started the plane with rope, by the way, because the battery was dead.
Oh, Lord.
That's when I knew this is going to be an adventure. They launched me on this little dock downriver and said, don't stop till you see the people not wearing any hats.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm like, it can't be that easy. Yeah, I was gone a month.
Oh, okay.
With my kids.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, everybody thought we died. It was bad.
Oh, my gosh.
Bad
wow.
but good.
I
told the kids we're going to Disneyland, and it was the Jungle Cruise. So and it was the real Jungle Cruise, from alligators. What possessed me to do all this and to bring them with me? Crazy, but I'm glad I did it.
It worked out.
They'll
You're
never
here,
forget.
they're here, and then there's this. So the result, and again, that's why we talk about Dennis being the ingredient hunter. He literally does go to some of the most remote places in the world to find some of the ingredients.
And then Nepal. So from there, that's where it started. And then I realized this wild crafted, there's something to it. And just the passion, and it's been forgotten because the big guys come in and that takes time. They're not going to go live with spiders and snakes and stuff. No way. I had to get translators. It was a tedious process.
Wow, look at
this. But it's been an amazing journey. I got the best ingredients on the planet. Then I had to teach myself, how do I deliver them properly? And that's what we're celebrating today. I finally got to create the sacred union of bringing that whole plant back together, the ojon. And I knew it was going to give me a great result, and it did.
And look at this. That's what you get to experience at home every day, once a week, however often you shampoo your hair. Less is better. But I am saying, get this while you can. The Jungle Loops, one of the new scents that is here and available, and this has been incredibly popular. We've got single and auto ship on the Jungle Loops, so that's good.
My favorite, even though I'm an amber guy, but that Jungle Loops, it's been a passion of mine to create it and do it right. It's right.
It's a beautiful bouquet of, like, I think there's hyacinth and lily of the valley and honeycomb, wild apple, little zested lime, a little Dijon peel.
Yep.
So, ojon peel, excuse me, and it's just incredibly unique.
Which gives it a milky tone to it. That's why I had to call it Jungle Loops. So the toucan bird, how he flies through the jungle, right? In the commercial. Well, you're only getting, when you get the cereal, you just get the jungle, or sorry, you get the Fruit Loops. I'm giving you the jungle with it. So incorporating it all together, and You got to sniff it, but this is your only opportunity.
It's amazing.
It's not tagged to anything
just makes
else.
You smile. It's so good. It's very invigorating. We will talk about the golden amber because this isn't the amber vanilla that you're used to.
No, it's not. Although there's components of it, but this one is like taking it and creating. If Tom Ford were to create his own version of my amber vanilla, this is it. So I kind of reverse engineered that one. This is the one that I created specifically on the first date that I had with Amanda.
I love that. Look at this.
So
it's the vanilla
I wanted to
accord.
be remembered, and then I spilled wine on her.
Well, obviously, it was a memorable night for a couple different reasons.
Yeah, she didn't hate me for it. I thought I was so embarrassed. And then we were just in Spain. What did I do?
You did it again.
Sangria. It's the tall glasses. This arm's broken, so it's a dumb arm. So I can't, it doesn't have much control.
The fact that she's still here and with you is a remarkable feat. But you're a great guy. I'm so happy for both of you. Getting married in the end of September.
Yes.
Then we'll talk about Sunset Beach. This is the one that is absolutely the most limited. We are down to a single, is it just auto ship here? Yeah, just auto ship on the Sunset Beach, and there's only 500 remaining in that.
It's beautiful. It's basically, I wanted to replicate our trip to Maldives, and it was a combination of just what the earth tones and the earth aromas that we get standing at the beach, but also this hotel had a specific scent. When it all married together, this breeze that always, I can just even smell it, feel it now. It would just always uplift us. Like, it was memorable. So I wanted to do the same thing, and it took me a while, but I did create it. It's identical, so it's a combination of what they had and what we were, just loving. And it was always happening at sunset. Whether it was the cool down, there was just something magical about it. And that's what I wanted to capture. And anyone that I had sniff this product said the same thing. I said, what does it remind you of? Beach.
Really?
Like within seconds, I didn't even have to explain even what the scent was, which was awesome.
It's a blend of sea spray, jasmine, sand honey, mandarin, vanilla marshmallow, white rose, a little splash of ojon peel.
Yes, and the ojon peel, what that means is it's the nano, so it has a milky aroma to it. So it ties it all together.
I mean, they all do the same thing, which is create a gorgeous head of hair.
Yes, and yeah, you've got the aroma, so that's on its own. And I've been taking the conditioner and rubbing it on my skin as a cream just to get the scent, because I don't have it anywhere else. I always do that.
Oh, that is incredible.
Isn't it?
You do want to just bathe in it.
It doesn't matter which way you go. Like, I don't want to push product on anyone. I'd get all three. Well, I really would. And if you don't like them, you can always send them back. I'm just saying that, and then you determine it yourself. But I know you'll keep all three.
You've got to do this one now, though. This is going to be selling out here in the next.
Yeah, it'll be gone
within the hour. The Sunset Beach is almost gone completely, and I know it's only available on auto ship, but you can cancel auto ship. You can speed it up. You can slow it down. I mean, this is a year's worth.
But what you can't do, if you don't get it and you get it home, you love it. Even if you call me, I don't have anymore, and there's nothing slated to be done. Like I said, maybe I'll do a fragrance, but it won't be a shampoo, it won't be a conditioner.
I'm so in love with all three. I'm with you. If you can only get one, just choose based on our descriptions, but certainly don't miss out. And don't buy them separately, because you're going to be, gosh, almost quadrupling the price. It's pretty crazy what we're doing, but that's what we do during anniversary shows. So thank you for your calls, for your orders on our today's special. As we move into some other things, we definitely encourage you to stay on the line. I know we're really busy, but we're processing all the orders as quickly as we possibly can. So we will talk about the bonus buy in just a moment. Don't forget, you can get the Rescue Cream at 70% off.